Hello and welcome to a new video, and we're starting actually this video off by battling a rank 4 player while we are at 3,107 or something. But yeah, today we're gonna take a look at the team that got me to most likely rank somewhere around 50 in the leaderboards, most likely like first page. I don't know yet because for me like leaderboards comes out in like 1.5 hours at the time, but I kind of wanted to record the audio already, so it doesn't really matter anyway. You're gonna see it in the title, you're gonna see it in the thumbnail most likely where I'm gonna land. Right now I'm at 3,166 MMR or something. And yeah, this is gonna be the highest MMR I'm gonna be for a while now because I'm gonna tank now because the Q-Tabs are so crazy, wow. But usually I don't really showcase a team twice on my channel. This time around I have it twice because okay, it's Monday episodes nearly no one watches, so if you watch it, hi. Other than that, yeah, it's crazy that we actually went that high with that, like most likely rank 1, but page 1 on the leaderboards with this team, which is like really unique. And I'm playing here, by the way, like somewhere at around 2 AM my time, and I was kind of tired. I think there was one game in there which I lost like crazy, which I should have won easily. But here my opponent there had a Ho in the lead. A lot of people asked me how to play against Ho leads with this team because, hey, your lead loses to it, basically your whole team loses to it, like other than maybe the Landorus, and Landorus is also not the easiest matchup because it survives a rock slide. Usually what I do is just to go straight to the Landorus. Most of the time they try to go for the Brave Bird, but you get to the Stone Edge at the same time as they get to the Brave Bird usually. And then you basically already got a shield gun, and then you want to get him low enough that you can basically get him into range for one rock slide of an Excadrill, which always takes a little bit. I think this game we're gonna lose. Yeah, we're definitely gonna lose there. Kind of sad, but it is fine. I don't think there was anything really we could do. I think we still have some games in there where we win against the leads of the Ho-Oh. But yeah, in general, also a reason why I want to showcase, here we have another Ho lead, is you don't really have to take my team. Like if you don't have the root build and something like this, that is all fine, but I'm playing against the best players in the world right now. Just take their teams, look at their teams, how they play it, what team they have, and maybe it's a team that you want to play. Maybe not in this season of Master League because it's like last day, but maybe in the next season of Master League or whenever you want to play Master League. You're gonna see all the different type of teams that the opponents of mine are playing, and they're all definitely viable because otherwise they would not be at this rating right now. This is something that you can keep in mind in general. Like if you see, especially like me, think though tactical is also most of the time pretty high on the leaderboards or like elo, like people who are like higher on, just don't always look at the team they showcase, but maybe also look at the teams they face against. Because if they face against a really cool team where you think, oh, they have all those Pokemon, maybe just throw it out. Like, why not? Where's like the problem there? Here we have the Ho against us. I think that we should have won this game at least. Even though there was a lead Ho-Oh. I get the extra mud shot through, which was nice. Oh, he hits to the Brave Bird. And he tried to Sex Orb on the Dialga, which I expected, so I didn't throw my Rock Slide there. It wouldn't have mattered anyway, I think, because I have to throw anyway here. And we can go for a nice draw run here. We can go for the Rock Slide, and we're gonna be able to KO those Ho-Oh, so yeah, that's basically how you win it. The cool thing about this team was that against Ho-Oh leads here again, they usually run Dialga in the back, and you have 2 good Dialga answers in the back as well, so this is already a plus for you. And then what they usually also run in the back is most of the time Giratina, but it can be something else. Here for example, yeah, I go for the Stone Edge before him. He goes into the Dialga as a say-so, which I will like, why? But we can go for 2 superpowers, and 1 superpower would KO him already in this range, I think. Oh no, it's close, but we can farm down anyway, so it doesn't matter. I think he has Station in the back. Yeah, Station in the back. We can go for the Stone Edge here, gonna be able to do some damage even though we're debuffed. So we're gonna swap out to the Zarude. In Zarude's matchup here, like, he had Dialga, he had Ho-Oh, he had the Zacian. Zarude can do not anything against either of those. But against the Station, we at least either get a shield or KO this thing, which is nice. We actually can KO this thing, which is really cool. And now we can go for the Dark Pulse. The Dark Pulse puts them into range for Rock Slide. And it's still gonna be a close match though. I don't know if we can win this. He has only the whole left. I have my X-Control, which is kind of frail, but we can catch the move perfectly onto our Landorus, which gonna secure us the win there. There's nothing really I can do. I mean, he gets 2 moves here again. It was a nice undercharge, good reaction from my opponent. Doesn't shield this move, which is fine. Ooh. I can go for the rock side immediately. I think if he goes for one more quick move here, okay, at this point I already know, I already won because he cannot start 2 moves, and he has to get to another move now anyway, another quick move, and I get to my rock side 1 turn before he gets to the next charge move. So yeah, at this point I already knew I won this game. In general, you see a lot of forward leads now because of all the beautiful Zacian running around. Here we have a Landorus lead. Also, Landorus is a Pokemon that is really common in the higher meta. Actually just found a match I think on my phone. I have my phone I think for half an hour on my right side right now searching for a match. I don't really want to play it anyway. I just want to tank and quit out of it. And now it found it. Now it also disconnected me from it, which is beautiful because the game still cannot queue correctly. Beautiful. But yeah, I'm currently trying to get lower again. Mostly I'm gonna drop to like 2800 or something. Somewhere at this range I think would be nice. I'm just gonna mostly go 0-30 real quick, so I'm really low again and I can fight my matches faster. But yeah, I got queued up after half an hour and got kicked out of the queue then instead of getting into the match, which was beautiful. Thanks for that. But we can farm down this Dialga and go into the Landorus. But yeah, this is like the main reason why I tank anyway. Like it takes, right now I think it took me 5 hours to do all my sets. I'm like currently on the last game on the last set and I didn't even play my last set. Yeah, it took 5 hours or more, which is just insane. Like why would I want to do that the whole time? I just want to see how far I can go with the route. I think I could have went even further, to be honest. Like my team countered a lot of the high-end meta teams. Oh, I actually found another battle very quick. And this time I went through it, so I'm finally 0-5 in this set. But yeah, in general, here you see the first set which we claim, which is going to put us to 31-30, which was a 4-1 here. And we're just going to go into the next one. This is early morning, I think, on the C-Day. So we have the perfect lead basically. I think this is it the game? No. I think the game that I screwed up is not in here. I think that was before the last set. Yeah, that was before the last set. This is like basically hard counter team for me. What I do here always with extra drill is undercharge. The fact is, I mean against Zekrom, of course, Zekrom gets to the move a bit faster because of Crunch. Crunch is a bit faster than an Iron Hand, for example, and it can still hurt you a lot. But against the Alga, if you didn't know that, if you go for if you basically go for the execute as a say swap when the opponent swaps in the Dialga, then the Dialga always gets to the media, what's it called? Draco Media in time, because yeah, it needs 1 extra turn basically in a 1-1 matchup to get to the Draco Media before it dies. And this extra turn you always basically get from swapping in the Dialga. So Exodro always needs a shield anyway. So if you need a shield, so then you can basically undercharge anyway, so you get more energy out of the matchup. That's the only reason. And here we actually thought, okay, I hope that's not a Draco Media, it was just an Iron Head. He goes for another surf here, but Zerud is gonna close this game, which is pretty nice. So you can see here, I can just farm down the, I don't know, he actually surrenders there. Yeah, Zerud just kind of in clutch, but this was like a kind of hard counter team. Dialga lead. You just go into Landorus. He has the best basically answer against me, which is the Kyogre, which is really unfortunate. But usually you get a shield from Kyogre, and yeah, I got a shield there, can go for another superpower. And yeah, in the 0 shields, you actually win with Landorus on as if they don't throw their charge move basically. Which usually the people don't do. Here they actually, I don't think anyone ever threw a Blizzard against my Zerud at this point, even though they had it. They always went for the Surf, which is hilarious. Here is a Mewtwo in the bag against me, and I was like, that's gonna be a bit tricky to win. But I have 1 turn energy advantage, I think, so I should be able to win this matchup against this Mewtwo. But only if I really deny the next move, and I can go for the charge move here. Gonna shield this, and I have to go for the rerun. I'm gonna shield here as well. Oh no, I am actually not gonna shield. True. I had so much energy on the root. I thought, okay, maybe 2 Dark Bolts are enough. And we can go for some nice Dark Bolts damage against the Dialga. Let's see if this is gonna be enough. It's gonna be really close if we can win this or not. Put him below half, but he already had some extra damage before. We can go for another move. Let's see how much this is gonna do. I hope that he has no 2 Iron Heads. It's gonna be close, but he gonna surrender there. That was too much for him. Zero coming in clutch again. And here we have a Tyranitar, which is so cool to see. I mean, I think it is completely useless right now because of the beautiful Pokemon called Zacian, but other than that, very cool. Here we have the Yveltal. Really nice play from my opponent there to go for the Hurricane, which basically allows him to farm me down now, which was a smart play, definitely a smart play. And we can just go for some nice superpowers here, and he actually double shield, which is nice for us. We couldn't reach the other move, so getting the second shield there was pretty huge, as we now have very good play basically with our Excadrill. I want to save the charge move there and just go into my Zarude and put him into the range of 1 Rock Slide, and we should be able to get there. And let's see, we cannot go for the next move. I just said we are not getting to the charge move there, but we have so much energy already. I'm just gonna go for 1 Rock Slide there. I think he's already at the move, isn't he? I think he is. Yeah, and now it's kind of scary. I have to shield here. And he has a Mewtwo in the back. We have some extra energy, but I cannot really take a Psy Strike at this range anymore. So what we have to do is go for the Doron immediately. And now I have to hope that he is not in a 3 cycle with the Dark Pulse here, and he is not. So we're going to be able to win this game. Good game there to my opponent. And yeah, well, next up we're going to have, I think that was actually the last game I played. I think that was after C-Day against this guy. And he swapped immediately into Kyogre. That was a really wise swap, I guess. Has Dialga in the lead. Pretty hard counter right now, so yeah, this doesn't look too good. I actually shield here. Like, this is the first guy who ever threw with the Kyogre against me. I think most people don't know the counts, but this guy actually did. But he let it go, which was interesting. I thought that was really good for me, because now I can realign my Excadrill. But yeah, sadly he had a Landorus in the back. Landorus is really good against the root as well. I can actually go for 1 move at least here. I hope that he maybe goes for the superpower immediately again, which he doesn't. He farms extra, he can kill me now. And I cannot shield here. Like, if I shield, I'm dead anyway. I have to go into my Excadrill, and I have to hope that he does not get to Iron Head at this time, because he swapped into me and he already got some damage from the Mud Shots from the Landorus. And Landorus Mud Shots does a little bit more than the Mud Shot from Nextcreeper, and he only gets to Iron Head. And now I just had to hope and pray, but I don't think we're going to be able to win this game, sadly. No, he has to move start. Like, if he was like 1 shot, he would have been able to win this game, but he wasn't 1 shot, so good game there. Very close game. Next up we have Zarude here against the Giratina first on lead, and now Snorlax. Against Snorlax, this team doesn't really have a good answer. Snorlax is pretty neutral, but here with the Zarude matchup anyway, we're gonna see if he's gonna throw the Body Slam, which is okay for us. Later on, we're gonna see he has actually the superpower. A lot of people run Earthquake on this thing, but we're gonna be able to go for our Excadrill, shield this up. He's gonna have the superpower, and we're just gonna go for the Drill Run here to KO this thing, and we should be in a decent spot. He goes into Giratina again. We can go for 1 Drill Run. I tried to align it on the Shadow Ball, but I don't think we did that. Nope. But he throws like 1 before we get to the next shot move. Very good play from my opponent. Goes to the Shadow Ball as well. I still have my Zarude, and I'm gonna go into my Zarude, and I can go for a Dark Pulse, but I'm gonna overfarm, and he actually goes for a Shadow Ball, and this does more than I expected to do. So yeah, we're not in a good spot here right now, and I think we're gonna lose this game because there's nothing really we can do here. Unless it's a Melmetal in the back, and Melmetal gets basically hard-walled by a Landorus, so I'm actually gonna bait with Stone Edge here, which is necessary. Because his play was like to hope that my superpower is gonna debuff me so much that the Rock Slides are gonna be able to kill me. but they're not, and we're gonna be able to win this game with one superpower here. Thanks for watching. I hope you had also a great time in Master League. I'm gonna definitely do some great content now, and I'm hyped for the Halloween camp.